harder, better, faster, stronger.
All right. Good morning. Dave Lambert here. I've got a pretty cool bunch of women behind me here. This is the start of a group within a group. All these ladies are important members of Oxygen and they're called BossWomen. Say good day, girls. All right, they've taken on a challenge with me to try something a bit out of the box today, and I've taken them to the gate. This is Hell's Gate, and we're about to walk Hell Hill. I'll get back to you shortly. Alright, we're here at Saddleback Mountain Lookout with a new group that we're calling BossWomen. And here's the view they've got to look out over while we do a bit of stretching, mobility and yoga this morning. Not bad, eh? Hey guys, Dave Lambert, sitting in the sun here in my favourite spot. I show this a lot, but how couldn't I? I'm telling you, Saddleback Mountain is one of, if not the most beautiful spot in Kiama. It is a beautiful sunrise here this morning. Again, I was here yesterday and it was wild. It was really windy, but it was probably a better sunrise. And I've just done a session with a brilliant bunch of women. We started something really cool today, and it's open to anyone. It's open to people of Kiama, but specifically who I brought up here this morning were what we've now coined a bunch of 9 boss women. And I surprised these ladies. I told them about a week ago. We teed this up and it's been a big few months for everybody. And Oxygen is a small business that requires the support of a lot of people. And these 9 women, these boss women, are ladies that we just figured out were really good at helping. And they're all really successful, important women, and they're managerial mamas. They're ladies of leadership, and these boss women just trusted me this morning. And what we would normally do on a Friday is we meet at the gym, and we have a structure at Oxygen where we have different programs based on different people's abilities, Monday to Thursday, and we structure their week of training and their programming. But on a Friday, we do something called Freestyle Friday, and that's a chance where people can catch up a program session that they may have missed that week, so we can lead them through that. Or it's a chance to freestyle, and people get to come in and pretty much do whatever they want that day. And I think our clients really enjoy that. Some days they might want to come in and just concentrate on a particular lift. Other days they might want to just mix it up and try some other things that they haven't done through the week. But the girls just trusted me that this Friday we were going to meet at the gym, and we met at 6, and I promised them that it involved coffee, so that was an easy sell. And we went up to the Brooding Italian, great little cafe up the end of Manning Street. Get out and support small business, people. Small business everywhere needs you. Great little cafe, Brooding Italian. We all just met there, and we spoke as a group. I say we, I do all the talking, and I bloody should let them talk a bit more sometimes, but I did. They're a great bunch of women, and we treated them to a coffee and a bit of a chat, and I told them that we would be out of there, I think I said 6:20, 6:25 or something. So it gave us about 10 or 15 minutes to just sit, socialise, chat, and these women, we've just got some great successful women. Like I said, we've got, starting off with Leanne Williams, who runs the very successful East Beach Caravan Park, but it's way more than a caravan park. If you've never been to East Beach, it's a beautiful part of Kiama. For people that don't live in Kiama, you can spend a weekend and get down and support tourism and again small business by coming to our beautiful town. You could stay at East Beach. East Beach, when it's at capacity, it's bigger than the population of Gerringong. I find that amazing. So I'm sure Leanne can confirm this, but over 3,000 people when they're in peak season, just at that one beautiful spot. They've got their own beach. They've got a great water park there. And Leanne's been a client of Oxygen for, I think she said today, nearly 9 years, and it would be around that. I mean, Oxygen's only 10 and a half years old. Nadia Gillermeyer and Nadia and Brian Gillermeyer, who run Neg Photography. Nadia was up here this morning with us as part of BossWomen, but also up here this morning we had Faye Warner. We've mentioned Faye in different videos and discussions at the gym lately, but CEO of Waminda. Aboriginal women's health, just doing great things in that area of society, which, you know, when you turn on the news, seems to be a thing that's pretty topical. Faye's just a great client. We had Jo Skofic. Now, little Jo, she wouldn't be higher than 3 foot tall.
Get back tight, shoulders down. Good. Nice hold.
But you know what? She's a giant. She is the IT manager of Kiama Council. And I laugh at Jo when I think about the conversation we had early when we first met her. She's been coming around, what, I'd say 18 months or something now, Jo. When I first met Jo, I was like, oh, so you're the IT manager of council. That must be, it's pretty pressurised, high stress. She goes, nah, it's fine, Dave. I was like, what are you talking about? Well, I used to be the IT manager of the steelworks, Like if the steelworks shut down, it's $1 million a minute or something crazy like that. So Jo's cool. She's cool. Little old Jo, she comes in and she trains. Look, shout out to Jo and Catherine, but we'll get to Catherine in a minute. Jo and Catherine train at night. They just trusted me this morning to get up early, even though they don't like it. And they joined a great, successful bunch of women, and we all had a good morning. And they were thankful. Catherine Brennan.
Squeeze that belly out. Puffier and hey, done.
Again, she normally trains at night. Catherine came to us again, I'd say it's probably over 2 years for Catherine. She started as a PT client, and she started with Joy Briggs, and Joy was a good rookie coach to her then. But both Catherine and Joy have, obviously got better and better over the last couple of years, and we eventually encouraged Catherine to come along to group training sessions, and she just comes in and gets shit done. Deadlifts 150 kilos, nothing of it. Catherine, she's, high up there positionally at Centrelink, and how busy has Centrelink been in the last few months? Like, I think Catherine said this morning, I'm getting too old for this shit to work up till 10:30 at nights. But she's been doing it, and she's been keeping money in the pockets of Australians who would have been fucked otherwise. Sorry to throw that out there. Michelle East, like Michelle's, little mighty mouse, we call Michelle, like. Michelle's HR manager at the Disability Trust. I think she said this morning there's 1,700 employees. Yet, this other little mini like Jo Skofic, who wouldn't be 3 foot tall. Michelle East, tiny little Michelle East, she manages that. Like, what a boss woman. Michelle, like lately, has come back from a leg injury, a serious leg injury. So, like, Zoomed with us from home over the last 2 months. And again, we talk about role models, but Michelle's been training through injury from home, Zooming with us, as everyone was, or not everyone, but we had a loyal group of people. We had Diane Ellison, again, I talked about Jo, the positions at councils. Like, Diane's another boss woman who's just telling the boys what to do down at council, and that's probably how it should be, fellas. We're alright at some stuff, but we need, women in our life to organise shit. That's the idea of boss women. Yeah, Diane Ellison, she was very cool. Thanks for your kind words this morning, Di. Kylie Falconer up here. And Kylie's far out. We talk about these amazing boss women. Like, Kylie Falconer, again, with all these short women, you think there's nothing of them, but they're bloody powerhouses.
Rightio, psych yourself up. Hinge at the hips. Make sure that grips in the middle. Pull those shoulders down the back. Squeeze the armpits nice and tight. Long arms. Big breath of air. Massive breath. Hold. Yes, Kylie. Yep. And what's that for, Kylie?
PB deadlift 125.
And it was a very good looking 125 too.
Kylie, she's another little pocket rocket. Like, for fun, Kylie goes on like 6-day treks, like, and just racks up, over 100 kilometres. Crazy woman. But she's bloody adventurous, and she gets out there and does it. And then she just fronts up to the bloody gym on a Monday like nothing's happened. Like, she's amazing. She's a fit little woman. She's only just sort of probably been coming along to Oxygen for just over a year now, but Kylie is a conveyancer at Carter and Ferguson, and I know because my sister is a conveyancer what sort of goes into that, and hours and great work and helpful work. But yeah, Kylie was here as well, and I think she enjoyed, tackling the Hell Hill part of it. She's pretty adventurous. We also had Jess Alaban up here today. Just Alaban, again, like, she's a drafts person for McDonald Jones Homes. She really enjoyed coming up here this morning, and she sent me a message just before saying she was really thankful for this morning and blah, blah, blah. And you're one of the strongest all-round chicks we've ever had at Oxygen. You're awesome, mate. That's exciting that this is the sort of community of women that we're fostering here, and we want to attract more women like these women. If you've got other boss women in your life that you know could benefit from our services, please tell them about Oxygen.
Working harder, make you better, do it faster, makes us stronger, power after.